In episode 1 of Lazarus, the narrative unfolds in a futuristic society profoundly impacted by the advent of a revolutionary drug, Hapuna. This miracle analgesic, developed by Nobel Prize-winning neuroscientist Dr. Skinner, promised to eradicate pain and illness, leading to its widespread adoption and the ushering in of an era perceived as utopian. However, the veneer of this utopia is shattered when Dr. Skinner reemerges after a 3-year disappearance to reveal a catastrophic flaw. Hapuna induces death precisely 3 years after ingestion. This revelation plunges society into turmoil, as the very solution to human suffering becomes its source. The episode delves into the ethical ramifications of scientific advancements and the unforeseen consequences of humanity's pursuit of painlessness. It critiques the blind acceptance of quick fixes without thorough understanding or regulation, mirroring real-world issues such as the opioid crisis. Director Shinichiro Watanabe has indicated that the series draws inspiration from contemporary challenges, aiming to provide a reflective commentary on current societal issues. Visually, the depiction of the city of Babylonia reflects the duality of this dystopian setting. The architecture and ambience exude a sense of advanced civilization and comfort, yet underlying this facade is a populace rendered complacent and vulnerable by their reliance on Hapuna. This contrast emphasizes the theme of superficial utopia masking deeper societal decay. In essence, the premiere episode of Lazarus intricately examines the perils of unbridled technological advancement and the ethical responsibilities inherent in scientific discovery. It serves as a cautionary tale about the cost of sacrificing natural human experiences, such as pain, for the allure of a seemingly perfect existence. The introduction of Axel Gilberto is pivotal in establishing the series' tone and direction. Axel is portrayed as a highly skilled and enigmatic figure with a complex past, marked by numerous prison escapes that have extended his sentence to multiple life terms. His character embodies a blend of agility, combat proficiency, and a rebellious spirit reminiscent of archetypal protagonists in Shinichiro Watanabe's previous works. Axel's debut is marked by an elaborate prison escape, showcasing his exceptional parkour and martial arts abilities. The animation vividly captures his fluid movements as he navigates complex environments, executing acrobatic feats and engaging in combat with guards. This sequence not only highlights his physical capabilities, but also sets a high standard for the series' action choreography. Axel exhibits a calm and collected demeanor, often displaying a sly grin in the face of danger. His interactions suggest a blend of confidence and nonchalance, aligning with the cool protagonist trope. However, glimpses of his complex past and motivations hint at deeper layers to his character, suggesting that his rebellious nature may stem from more than mere defiance. Recruited into the Lazarus task force, a group assembled to counter the threat posed by Dr. Skinner's lethal drug, Axel's inclusion adds a volatile element to the team dynamics. His reluctance to conform and his history of defiance suggest potential conflicts and growth as the narrative progresses. This setup positions him as a central figure whose actions and decisions will significantly influence the storyline. Axel's character draws parallels to previous Watanabe protagonists, notably Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. Both characters share a blend of combat skill, charisma, and a mysterious past. However, Axel's distinct background and the specific challenges he faces in Lazarus provide a fresh perspective within this familiar framework. Studio Mappa's animation delivers a visually arresting experience, blending fluid action sequences with detailed urban landscapes. The choreography of chase scenes, particularly those involving Axel, reflects a meticulous attention to movement and spatial awareness, immersing viewers in the high-stakes environment. The episode's soundtrack, featuring contributions from jazz saxophonist Kamasi Washington and DJs Bonobo and Floating Points, infuses scenes with a rhythmic energy that complements the on-screen action. The fusion of jazz and electronic elements underscores the series' neo-noir ambience, enhancing the emotional resonance of key moments. The narrative delves into the ethical ramifications of scientific innovation and offers a critique of societal reliance on pharmaceutical solutions. The introduction of Hapuna, a drug developed by Dr. Skinner, initially eradicates pain and illness, leading to a seemingly utopian society. However, The revelation that Hapuna causes death 3 years post-consumption exposes the perils of unexamined dependence on quick medical fixes. Dr. Skinner's actions highlight the moral obligations scientists bear when introducing new technologies or medications. By withholding critical information about Hapuna's lethal side effects, Skinner breaches ethical standards, emphasizing the necessity for transparency and rigorous testing in scientific endeavors. The populace's swift acceptance of Hapuna reflects a broader commentary on society's pursuit of effortless solutions to complex problems. This narrative mirrors real-world issues, such as the opioid crisis, where the desire for immediate relief can lead to detrimental consequences. The episode features segments where media outlets discuss Hapuna's implications, showcasing varied reactions from panic to nonchalance. This portrayal underscores the media's influence in framing public discourse and the potential for both enlightening and misleading narratives. Characters like Axel Gilberto embody the struggle for autonomy in a world where institutional structures have failed. His actions suggest themes of personal responsibility and the quest for truth in the face of widespread deception. The inaugural episode of Lazarus serves as a cautionary tale about the ethical dimensions of scientific progress and the societal tendencies toward quick fixes. It invites viewers to reflect on the balance between innovation and ethical responsibility, as well as the importance of critical engagement with advancements that promise convenience at potentially great costs. Goodbye, Cruel World effectively establishes the thematic and aesthetic foundations of Lazarus, offering a compelling blend of action, philosophical inquiry, and stylistic flair. The episode sets a promising trajectory for the series, inviting audiences to delve deeper into its complex narrative landscape.